Good evening and welcome to a very lovely Friday evening here in St Moritz. We have just concluded day 3 of the St Moritz match race, and that means we have concluded qualifying. I can tell you that 6 people have made it through to the quarterfinals and 1 person has made it straight through to the semi-finals. Before we go any further, we need to have a look and see who those people were. So at the top of the leaderboard and going straight through to the semi-finals with an amazing 10 wins and 1 loss is Ian Williams from Team GAC Pindar. In second place it was Johnny Berntsson of Sweden with 7 wins and 4 losses. In third place it was Damien Yell of France with 7 wins and 4 losses. Fourth place was Torvar Mersky of Australia with 7 wins, 4 losses. Fifth place it was Morvan of France with 6 wins and 5 losses. In 6th place it was Richard of France with 6 wins and 5 losses. And in a 4-way tie-break spectacular, the last place in the quarterfinals was taken by Hansen of Sweden with 5 wins and 6 losses. So we see 2 tour card holders going home now. That is Robertson and Radek going home, not making it through any further. Now, before we go any further, let's talk to Johnny Berntsson. Now, Johnny, well done, congratulations. Apart from Ian Williams, you were top of qualifying. That means you get to pick who you sail against in the quarterfinals. Are you pleased with your results?
Yeah, we're happy so far, and of course it's about doing good racing and do good match racing and get some points, and we're happy to be in second, and of course it's a good option to choose your opponent because these are really good guys, and you have to look at them, what the day form are and how they perform at the last races and choose from that.
Now, you haven't been feeling 100% today, I know that. Did that affect your performance on the water at all?
Probably it does, but I try to recover now, and for tomorrow I already feel a bit better, and hopefully tomorrow everything is as ordinary, so yeah, we hope for that.
Now just tell us who you picked to sail against in the quarterfinals and why.
We picked Morvan and his team because when we raced him today, we felt he was so strong. He beat us because of a penalty that we disagreed with the umpires on. But anyway, it's about the racing and the sailing. I think that's the important thing. So we picked him because we think we felt a bit stronger against him than the other ones. Now
you've got 5 people to choose between. You know, it's not an easy pick. They're all very, very strong players.
Yeah, it is, and I mean it's all about the day form. So tomorrow it's going to be tough out there, and then afterwards maybe you would choose another one. But I think we did the best pick we could do so far, and it's going to be exciting, I think. Okay, Johnny, thank you very much, and very best of luck tomorrow. Now, the person at the top of the lead, the person who just scraped through today was Bjorn Hansen, and he did have a very interesting match. Here is the moment when he just clinched the victory, which means he squeezed through into the quarterfinals. Odd little puff rolling down.
Here we go. I think Hansen's very close now. Yale's almost got him forced into the overlap. That's the trouble with these. The overlap is there. It's been created, I think, on to leeward. So Yale now without an opportunity to do anything. He can't jive back. This is going to go to Hansen. So, Yale got himself in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah.
Didn't get Hansen the right side. And here it is. Bjorn Hansen, we are looking for a yellow flag to confirm the win in match 1 of flight 22. There it is. It's a yellow flag. Bjorn Hansen wins, goes to 5 points. All right. The tie.
So, Bjorn, that was the moment that took you into a 4-way tie. How did it feel? I know that you weren't very confident about making it through to the quarters when I spoke to you earlier.
No, definitely not. And I mean, even when we crossed the finishing line there, we were definitely not sure to proceed because the 2 last matches still had to go our way, and luckily for us, they did. So. Yeah, we hope to do Adam Minoprio now.
Now, for those of you that don't know, an Adam Minoprio is go straight through and win the whole event, I think.
Yeah, it's just to sneak in on a tie and then win the event. That's an Adam Minoprio.
Okay, now obviously in that final match against Damien Yale, he had a penalty outstanding, but he had quite a big lead over you at one point and almost enough time to get that penalty off. What on earth goes through your mind when you're sailing down there?
Well, just as you said, I think that he had enough to take his penalty turn at 1 or 2 points at the second upwind. But you never know with these conditions. You just have to keep on focus and try to sail on the wind. And I think that we did pretty well, even if we slipped behind at one point. We still said it to each other that just keep on focusing. We will get our chance. And coming around the top mark, we had a puff from behind, and that meant that he didn't have enough distance to make his penalty turn, and he had tried to trap us, and which is even more difficult with conditions like this.
Now I know you haven't been ever so pleased with your performance the last couple of days. You know, yesterday it was good starts, but you were struggling to get around the top mark. Today it was shocking starts.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you going to take forward to tomorrow, quarterfinals?
Oh, we're going to take the starts from yesterday, and we're going to take the way we sail on the course from today. And when we get the two together, I think that we will be hard to beat.
Okay, well, very well done, Bjorn. You just snuck through. Bjorn winning in the 5-way tie eventually, and making sure that Francesco Bruni is going home and not making it any further. Now, the hero of the day so far and coming out on top and making a bye straight through to the semi-finals is Ian Williams. Here's his moment where he beat Francesco Bruni and sent him home. One in each side, babe. Ian, well done, congratulations, you're straight through to the semi-finals. That's just what you wanted coming into this event.
Yeah, it is. This event's unusual in that the winner of the round robin gets straight through to the semi-finals. So we put in an extra big effort in the round robin. It's something that we definitely wanted to do, so it's very pleasing to have done so.
And done so in such good style, just one race dropped to Jerome Clerc.
Yeah, we always seem to have this this problem with the guys that, you know, the local guy who doesn't win so many races. They always seem to get us. So it's something we need to think about. You know, our approach to those races. To be honest with you, Jerome sailed really well, and we just got mixed up with another fleet. So I don't think we did anything too wrong, but for sure we need to have a look at that.
Now, what are you going to do tomorrow? Are you going to come down and watch the racing? Obviously, you're not sailing in the quarterfinals, so you're not out there on the water keeping dialed in on the conditions. What's your plan for tomorrow?
Yeah, well, I think we'll certainly take some time off to relax, but at the same time, I suspect what we'll do is we'll come down and maybe watch the last two races. The conditions here change so fast that you know, the first races won't be particularly relevant to what we're going to be sailing in the semi-finals. But of course, the last couple may well be particularly relevant. So we'll certainly watch the end of the quarterfinals.
So a spa in the palace then tomorrow morning.
Yeah, something like that.
Now, you've got the big boss here this week, Andrew Pindar, standing to my left. Does that put added pressure on you when he's here?
Well, big being the operative word there, I think. But yeah, certainly Andrew likes to put the pressure on us, so we have to perform when he's here. Otherwise, well, you never know what might happen.
Now, Andrew, when I spoke to you earlier, you said, oh, he's gone and fluffed it against Bruni, and then you turned around and he was winning again. Do you enjoy coming and watching Ian racing?
I do, well, as any event, but particularly when we're up here in Moritz. In fact, this is where I first met Ian about 5 or 6 years ago. So it was when it was Ian sailing just for prize money when he's taken his big decision in his career to move away from law to do this full time. So this is where I met Ian, and it's great to come back and remind me of that first time.
And obviously with Ian doing so well, it's great for Team JC Pindar.
Yeah, we're really pleased. We're having a great year. The GAC are new into this sport, and they're really enjoying it. As a global company, they're seeing their name coming out on the World Match Racing Tour around the world, and that's great for their brand, great for their name, and great for the people who work for GAC.
And commercially, the World Tour, you know, bringing other big names in, I mean, it's a great event from a sponsor's point of view.
Yeah, we've been delighted with the tour for many years as a way to be able to promote business, and from the commercial side of it, I mean, for the pro sailors, they need it. It's a pro sport, of course, but the way that the tour keeps on developing is really important for the commercial aspects of it, and for the sponsorship and the involvement of GAC and the business we're driving out of that is really important.
And of course, it helps when they're winning as well, doesn't it?
It does, but I mean, it's great TV it's great media, whether you're winning or losing. So there's an opportunity, no matter where on the leaderboard you are. It's always better to be the winner, but it's a great tour for people throughout the whole. Every race, everybody who's involved in the tour, every event is really good.
Okay, Andrew Pindar, Ian Williams, Team GAC Pindar, thank you very much. Well, if you have missed any of the action here in St Moritz, have a look at this little video and see what you're missing. So there you are, here we are in beautiful St Moritz. We've concluded day 3 and we have concluded qualifying. So all that it is left for tomorrow is quarterfinals, semi-finals and then the all-important finals. Who will be crowned King of the Mountains here? You can join us again tomorrow morning. We'll be live with you from breakfast at Badrets Palace, I'm delighted to say, and we will be live with you between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock UTC +2 with all the latest action on the water. Please do join us then.